everybody, my name is Tasha and welcome to Candied Little Yams. Today on the show we will be talking about hypoglycemia during pregnancy. This is my 30th week pregnancy update because that is when I went to the doctor initially to discuss the results from my glucose tolerance test, even though I am 34 weeks pregnant now. That is what happened when I was 30 weeks, so that's what we're going to talk about during my 30-week pregnancy update video. I'm just a little behind. It's hard keeping up when you work and you're tired and pregnant all the time. But anyway, as you all know, I told you through my glucose tolerance test results, they came back to be a 51, which is not gestational diabetes, so yay, that's good. But 51 was very low and a little disconcerting for me, so I could not wait to go back to the doctor and talk to them. What happened at the doctor made me even more angry because you all know how the OBGYN goes, and don't tell me to switch because I've heard this horror story from like everyone I know. You wait for 2 hours and then they come in to literally talk to you for 3 minutes. They take the heartbeat, they take your fundus, they ask you in vain if you have any questions, and then they make you feel like you're wrong for having the questions. But anyway, so I went and I was like, well, you know, yeah, I know my vitamin D was low, my iron was low, and we got prescriptions for that, but what about my glucose results? And she was like, well, it was a 59. And in my head, I'm thinking like, you are so stupid. Why didn't you just bring my chart with you? It was a 51. And she was like, that's normal, that's fine. And I'm thinking like, normal, I have the range here. Normal is 63 to 130. Anything over 130 puts you into gestational diabetes category or pre-gestational diabetes category. Anything less than 63 puts you into a hypoglycemia or a low glucose bloodness range, and mine was a 51, which is well below 63. It's not on the normal scale, so when you just brush me off and tell me it's normal, I was a little bit teed at her. I did not like her. But I had done enough research on the internet myself to know what to do about it. It's really not much you could do about it except for never skip meals. That's like number one. Don't skip meals. Keep snacks on you, especially complex carbohydrate snacks. One that's really good for me is peanut butter. And there are signs for when your blood sugar dips. Like you can get shaky, you can get dizzy, and it's just generally not good to always have low blood sugar, especially while you're pregnant. Just like you can have a really big baby when you have gestational diabetes, you can have a low birth weight baby when you have hypoglycemia, and low birth weight babies have more difficulty and more problems, and you don't want a low birth weight baby. I don't anyway, because it brings on other complications, even though they are probably easier to push out. I don't know. It seems like all babies are pretty hard to push out. But anyway, so don't skip meals, and just when you feel the signs, like you feeling a little faint, you feeling a little sluggish, a little slow, make sure you eat your snacks. Apple juice and sugary drinks will get your blood sugar up really quickly, but it won't sustain it. It'll dip back down. That's why it's better to eat something like peanut butter. But on another more positive note, on my next visit, I was able to see the nurse practitioner, and she did not take 2 hours to come into the room to see me. I love the nurse practitioner. Some people only want to see the doctor, the DR doctor, but I love the nurses because they have more time, they're more patient, they're more kind. Mine are anyway. And they listen and they talk to you. And she told me that 51 was okay for my blood sugar just because I am young and healthy, and it was my fasting blood sugar first thing in the morning, so that is why they said it was normal and it was not a big deal. And she just said it in such a way that made me feel calm and comforted, not like it's normal, you're crazy, you're overreacting like the doctor did. I don't see that doctor anymore. I request any other doctor for my checkups except for her. But she may be the one delivering my baby, because in my practice, whoever's on call is the one who will deliver your baby. She's not that horrible where I think she's incompetent to deliver a baby, but she just made me mad with that, and I don't like talking to her. But anyway, that is the update on my glucose tolerance test and results and my hypoglycemia. I kind of know what to do for it. I know what to watch out for, and when my blood sugar is dipping. If you have hypoglycemia or low blood sugar, or you have dips, or you have gestational diabetes, a lot of people with gestational diabetes also experience low blood sugar dips just because of their insulin regulation levels in their body, or taking insulin, you have blood sugar level dips. So if you have any of these problems like I do, comment below and tell me what you do when you feel your blood sugar dropping. Tell me what your doctor, nurses said to you, and we can talk about it. So that is my 30th week pregnancy update, and I hope you enjoyed. If you like my videos, please subscribe and tell your friends about me. I am Tasha. This is Candid Little Yams. Goodbye.